Okay, hey guys, what's going on? And welcome back to my channel. My name is Hope if you're new, and I'm really excited that you're joining me today. Things are going to be changing a little bit here, so I wanted to do a little intro for you guys. Basically, if you didn't know, I started doing a lot of content on TikTok back in 2021, and I really did start out doing journaling content. I did stuff with stickers, daily planners, bullet journaling, all sorts of stuff like that, and it really was just such a big passion of mine. I found it super entertaining. I really enjoyed everything I was doing, and it was just something I was able to kind of find a little bit of a creative outlet in. And then as things started to change, I started to get more into vlogs and routines, and I definitely love everything in that realm, but I think that deep down, I just want to get back to what I know. Now, don't get me wrong, I love a good vlog. I love creating them. I think they're really fun, but I am a pretty big homebody person, and so what ended up happening for me was I constantly felt this pressure to do something in every video, especially on YouTube. I just felt this pressure to go out and do things to make the vlogs interesting, when in reality, I just wanted to sit at home and chat with you guys, and I think that this is exactly what I needed. So from here on out, we are going to be doing a lot more journaling here on this channel. Today's gonna be a little mix of like a stationery haul and then also an explanation on like what I'm doing with my new journal setup. The journal or planner is not actually here itself. It hasn't even come in the mail yet. I think one comes Friday, which is tomorrow, and then one comes next Monday. But I'm honestly just so excited. So I've already started to do a little bit of planning, and I just wanted to start chatting with you guys about this. And honestly, just being real, I think I am just a homebody person. I really like reading. I like doing my journals. I like art. I like hanging out, and I just like doing things that are really chill. And so I think when I was looking to like vlog things, I would try to vlog like when I'm going out thrifting and stuff, because I want things to be interesting for you guys. And I definitely want it to be something where we're able to build a little community here. I know that a lot of us share a lot of the same interests, so I'm hoping this is going to resonate with a few of you. But that is pretty much what's going to be coming up in the future. Just a lot more journaling content, a lot more like stationery things, stuff in that realm. And I think that now that I'm finally getting back into this, I feel like a new sense of inspiration, and it feels really, really good. So I hope that you guys enjoy. The vlogs and stuff like that aren't going to just disappear. I'm still gonna do them every now and then, but I think a lot of my content is just going to be kind of more revolving around things that interest me. And I really want this channel just to be a reflection of kind of my own personal hobbies and stuff. And so that is what we are going to start doing. Sorry for that long little intro. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of insight into like what's been going on in my mind lately. And really it's just, I want my life to be surrounded by things that bring me joy. I've talked about it before, but I'm a big believer in romanticizing your life, and lately that has looked like really diving into planning and journaling and just doing things that feel like me. So that is exactly what we are going to do here from now on. Of course, you know I still have my coffee with me as always. I have this little pear mug I got from Anthropology, which I absolutely love, and then inside of it I just have a little iced latte. I haven't really been putting vanilla in my coffee lately. I don't know what it is. It was almost becoming too sweet for me. I do like my coffee to be almost a little bit bitter or just like a little bit stronger, and so that is what we're working with today. So let's go ahead and start things off with the stationery haul, and then I will kind of intro you guys into my new planning system. This is just like a little sneak peek. But I went to Daiso yesterday with a few of my friends, and I got a bunch of stickers and random stuff. I love Daiso. Honestly, if you're ever wondering where I get any of my stickers or notes, or honestly even some of my pens, there is a good chance that it's from Daiso. I just always find so many things that I love there, and this is honestly no exception. This is my little bear sticky note tab. I think it is absolutely adorable, and it's gonna go perfectly in my new like journal slash planner setup. I was looking for a few cute sticky notes just that I could write like reminders and stuff on, and so I picked this one up. And everything I'm about to show you guys is under $3, and so I think this one was maybe $1.50. Daiso is definitely a really affordable option if you're looking for any new stationery. I always check that place out first before going to other places like Amazon and stuff. So yeah, this is the first thing I got. I think it is absolutely adorable. Next up, we have these little stickers. I really like these sticker sheets because they come on like a very thin film, and it's really nice, especially for journaling, because you're able to just stick them on. They're borderline transparent in a way. I like it when you don't see like the outer rim of the stickers. I like it when it just like blends into the page. And so I thought this one with all like the vases and the jars and the picture, like I thought this would be a really cute one. Then I have this heart sticker set. I thought this one would look really cute with like scrapbooking and other stuff like that. I just feel like it gives off a really like vintage scrapbooking feel. Then I got this bread sticker one. Again, really just cute for scrapbooking. And then I really thought this one would work for either like maybe in my planner schedule. So like if I know I'm gonna go out with my friend for breakfast or something, I could put like a little toast there to just show that I'm gonna go out to breakfast that day. Or even other stuff like decorating in my memory journal. I do a lot of memory journaling where it's like I keep track of my day-to-day life through a lot of like the typical junk that you might find. So some things like receipts or like water bottle covers and just stuff like that. I usually like to keep it all and then journal with it later on. And so I could definitely see like if we went out to breakfast and I kept like the receipt from the cafe or something we went to, I could put a couple of these stickers on it and I feel like that would look really cute. These I am super excited about because of the new planner system that I am going to start using. The little icons are just perfect because they are small enough to fit in the new like weekly, monthly spreads in the planner. And then there's enough of them to where I'm able to like really customize what I do. So like if I'm gonna go shopping one day, maybe I use the shopping carts. If I'm gonna do like a little Sunday reset day, I could use the cleanup sticker. And then there's just honestly a bunch of stuff here that I think would make cute for like decorating a weekly or monthly spread. And then in a really similar sense, I also got these flower ones. I also got them because I thought they were cute and small. Just like think about these at the top of a journal page. I think they would just look super, super cute. Or like this bottom one, it would be cute at like the bottom of one of my planning pages. They like line up perfectly like that, and so I thought that would be kind of a cute option. Next up, I got this coffee one, which again, really cute for if you're just like scheduling in a coffee date, or if you're doing like a little bit of memory keeping and you have like the sticker from the cafe you went to, you could put one of these next to it. Just really cute. And then they also have that really like thin feeling to them, which I like. I just feel like it makes it really easy to place in a journal. It doesn't always look like a sticker. It looks like it's built into the page or something. So I got that one. And then this one almost felt like a little retro cute to me. Really cute stickers. I thought I could use this one to decorate in honestly my planner or my journal. I just thought it was a cute collection of stickers. I am really big on just collecting them. Whenever I see a sticker, especially if they're only like $1 or $2, I'll usually just try to pick it up and that way I can add it to my collection back home. It honestly works out really well because then if you are scrolling through like your sticker book or whatever, which I'll show you guys how I put these away into the sticker book, that way it makes it really easy for me to find anything. But it's honestly just really nice because you're able to have a sticker for like any occasion, and when you collect them over time, I feel like you're able to just get a really cute collection of stickers and you never know what you're gonna find. The next thing I got is also for the planner journal system that I'm working on. It has little stickers here like morning, lunch, dinner, party, cheat day, so like little labels, which I probably won't use the cheat day one, and then I also probably won't use the beer ones because I don't drink, but I think that a lot of the other ones are really cute, so I did end up just getting it anyways. I especially like the morning, lunch, and dinner ones, and then even like the party one I think would be cute, and then the coffee one is also adorable. I definitely see using these in like my monthly spread, so if I'm going for a coffee date, maybe I could use that, or if I'm going for sushi, I could use that. Just a cute way to add a little sticker that represents what you're doing that day. Sometimes I like to do that instead of writing out exactly what I'm doing. So like for example, if it's someone's birthday, I won't always write down so-and-so's birthday. I'll just put a little cupcake and then I'll write their name next to it. Stuff like that I think just makes journaling a little bit more fun and creative. And then the last thing I got are these clear design stickers. Honestly, one of my favorite type of stickers to get from Daiso. I have quite a few of these in all sorts of colors. I really, really like them for labeling. And then if you wanted to highlight like a certain day in your planner, you could use one of these squares or something. Or if you just want to add a little bit of dimension behind another sticker, like I could layer on this morning sticker on top of one of these green ones, and I feel like it just makes it look a little bit cuter. So yeah, those are the stickers I got from Daiso. I absolutely love everything I got. Let me grab the rest. And I'm also gonna grab my sticker book really quick so I can show you how I plan on putting them all away. Okay, also a quick coffee break. Here is my sticker book. Now I keep all of the stickers, like these are also from Daiso. I like to keep them in these clear plastic binders or like these little clear notebook things. The insert is on the top and it makes it really easy to just store a lot of your stickers in a way that you can like flip through and actually see them all. Sometimes I'll have to put multiple in the same area, and normally it's just because I got lazy clunky when I was using them, and I just stuck them into the first one I could find. But I just have a little collection of stickers in here. I have some of these bigger ones as well, which if I'm being honest, I don't use as often just because I don't like the white border around them. So whenever I do use them, I do like cut around them and stuff. I have some of my mental health ones. These are a few of my older stickers. I used to collect stickers when I was little, so I kept them in this like box in my room. And eventually I found that box and I decided I was just gonna go through it, finally get rid of some stickers, and then kind of keep the ones that I thought I would want to keep. And so I just stuck them in here. I have some fish ones. I was obsessed with horses when I was younger, so I have a bunch of horse stickers. I also have this like monthly calendar one. This one came in a pack of a bunch of them. I don't know where the rest of the months are, but I know I have them. This one is from a really cool chai brand in New York, I think. And then these are also another cute one. This came from a stationery set that was actually my grandmother's. But essentially what I'll do is I'll just stick the stickers in here. That way when I'm journaling, I can do like a little flip through like this, and I can usually find whatever sticker like I want to use. And so that's been a really good system for me. It is also double-sided, and so I was able to kind of put 2 stickers on each side like that. So that's been really nice. And I just kind of put them all away in here. I'm trying to be better about organizing them, especially now that I'm getting back into it a little bit more. I feel like when I stopped journaling, it really was just because we moved, and honestly, journaling kind of went out the window. I was in a really good habit with my traveler's notebook, and I just kind of stopped when we moved, which I'm kind of bummed about because I feel like I missed out on logging a bunch of like really life-changing memories. But it was honestly just so in the moment that it just wasn't coming to me as much, and honestly we just didn't have that much time. That's why I've been kind of MIA over here. So I'm hoping that this is going to get me back into a very creative mindset, which I'm really excited about. But yeah, we're just going to finish putting these all in here, and then I'm also going to stick these sticky notes here as well, just for safekeeping for the time being. But yeah, now I have all of the stickers I got nicely laid out, and I can use them whenever I want to use them. Sometimes I'll also open them up, so like they're still in the packaging right now, but honestly, now that they're here, I'll kind of open it up whenever I decide to use one of the stickers. That's usually how I go about it. But I am glad they are all in the same place now. And then it's getting a little bit thick, but I think it'll be fine because it does have like one of these elastics on it. So yeah, that is my sticker book. And now let's get into some of the new pens I got. I got 4 new pens because I didn't realize that these 3 blue ones did come in a 3-pack, which honestly is kind of a good deal because I think I got them for $9 or $10. I was wondering why that was more than this one, but I guess I just can't read Amazon titles. These are the Pentel Energel Clena pens. Now I actually got these because they were recommended by another TikTok video I saw. I'm gonna go back and try to find the creator's name, that way I can thank them for this because these are the best. I absolutely love using these. I think they're a really fine point. These I like for sticky notes, and then this pen is a little bit smaller, so I'm probably gonna be using it for the actual journaling or for like planning, especially since the new planner is a little bit smaller. This is a 0.3 and then these are 0.4. But like even if I showed you guys how they write, it's just so smooth. So like if I wrote hello, I just feel like it's so easy to write with, you know what I mean? So that was really nice. And then this one, very similar, but you can kind of tell that it is a little bit thinner. There is just a very slight difference. I feel like it almost looks bold and then not bold is kind of how I would describe it. But I think that having a collection of different pens that are different sizes can be kind of nice because that way you have one for anything you might need. Truthfully, these are probably going to last me quite some time, so I'm not going to worry about getting any new pens in the near future. But for a really long time, I was using these micron pens. I used these a ton for bullet journaling, but now that I'm not doing that as much and I'm not like drawing as many things, I feel like these are more like drawing quality pens, and these are definitely more for writing in my opinion. And so I've kind of phased out of these and into these. Now I am so excited to talk to you guys about my new planning system, and that is the Rings planner. If I'm being real, I have done quite a bit of planner hopping in the past. I've done the bullet journal, traveler's notebook, and then I did the Hobonichi weeks planner for quite some some time. And honestly, I always had the same problem, and that was I would either mess up on a page and then feel like it ruined the planner. I was really bad with like perfectionism and feeling like every page had to be perfect. But what would happen is I would always end up needing more space. Like if I were to take my journal with me and I would give myself maybe, let's say I had 5 pages left, but I needed 6, it was just kind of frustrating that I never could add on. And so what I usually ended up doing was I would take things like sticky notes and I would place it on top, or I would create little paper foldouts and give myself more room. And I was scrolling on Pinterest, I think it was a week or so ago, when I came across a person who had a rings planner, and I believe they had a Filofax, and it totally influenced me into it. And then I spent like the next entire night researching it and trying to figure out how I would do it if I did it myself. I did end up on the Filofax pocket planner. It is coming in the mail and it will be here so soon. So when it does get here, I'm gonna do like an official setup video. This is more just like a haul of everything I got, little stationery haul type thing, but then we are gonna be doing the setup video very, very soon. I'll give you guys a sneak peek into some of the pages I've already filled out. I was honestly so excited about this. As soon as I got these pages in the mail, I started using them literally the same night. And I can already tell I'm going to enjoy it so, so much. So I got this little pack on Amazon for $20, and it just came with all of these little pages and layouts. And because I am so new to like the rings planning method, I just feel like I needed a good amount of spreads to figure out what it is that I actually like or don't like. So for me, what's really important is I want the planner to be essentially like an all-in-one space, almost like a commonplace notebook where I just keep everything and anything, but it's not going to be my main source of memory keeping. I have a different journal that I'm going to be using for memory keeping. I recently filled up the journal I was currently using for this year, so I kind of used it as an opportunity to get another. But my Filofax is really going to be all about keeping track of daily to-do lists. I'm going to use it for a lot of my personal and home-related tasks, especially now that we moved and we are homeowners. I have a lot of things on my mind that I want to work on, DIY projects, and I just wanted a place to keep it all together. So enter the Pocket Filofax. I did end up deciding on a pocket version instead of the personal or like the classic A5 one or something. And that really was because I wanted to be able to double it as my wallet, and I wanted it to be small enough to where I could carry it anywhere. And so that is kind of my reasoning on why I decided on the pocket version. I also just really like all the cute little pages. I think that small things are just adorable, and so I think it would be fun to have a really tiny planner. So like I said, this is the kind of spread of the pages I'm currently working with. I did watch a bunch of videos, and people do a lot of like cutouts and printouts of their own stuff, which I'm sure I will experiment with later on, but this is kind of what I'm going to be doing just to get in the routine of using this as my new planning system. The first page is like a favorites daily log page. I'm going to be using these a lot for keeping track of the books I read, movies I watch, shows I watch, stuff like that, or even like restaurants we go to. If I really liked it, I could do like a little rating, I could add a picture and then do like a little description of it. So that's the first one. The next one is the Cornell note system. Honestly, probably not going to use this one that much. This just came with the pack, so I said why not? But I might try to figure out another use for it that might be a little bit helpful. Maybe it could just be like my note-taking one if I'm like taking notes on the go. But I know that I won't be using my notebooks for anything related to grad school because I feel like it might get a little bit too messy. So outside of like writing down, you know, assignments I have to work on or like upcoming tests, that's probably going to be about it for this. Also, this note page is just really small, so even though I love the pocket planner, I don't think it would work for actually taking academic notes. The next page is your typical lined notebook page, and then it also came with a graph page, and then a plain one, and then a dotted one. I feel like this is a really good and even spread. I think I'm definitely gravitating more towards the grid and the dotted just because that's what I'm used to. But I even thought like these blank pages could be nice for sketchbooking or something like that, and then the lined one just for notes and maybe other stuff like that. It also came with a to-do list one, which I thought was really useful. It has room at the top for you to write down like the category of the to-do list and then a good amount of little squares. All of these are double-sided, by the way, which I thought was really nice, and I have been using these to-do lists for all sorts of lists, not just necessarily things I have to get done. So I'll show you guys that in a little second too. Then there is a weekly spread, and then a monthly spread, and then also a daily spread. Not sure if I'm going to use the daily spread quite yet. I might try it out a little bit. I did get a daily spread for the second planner I got, and yes, I did get two because as soon as I get into a new planning method, I just want to go all out with it. So I'm really hoping I like it, because if not, I might be a little bit disappointed, but I feel like I'm really gonna like it. So fingers crossed, we're gonna think positive. But this is the daily spread. It has a little agenda space you can write down like the schedule of your day, and then there's also a bunch of space over there if you need to write down like notes or tasks or stuff like that. The monthly spread is pretty small, yes, but I was looking for something small like this because I don't necessarily need like a giant notebook to carry around with me. I really wanted it just to be functional, and so this has plenty of space for me to write down an activity a day or two or so. And I know that this is going to be something where I just look at it like a month at a glance, like I would in my bullet journal. It's not something I'm going to necessarily be actively referencing for everything. It's more of just going to be something I glance at in the morning, see what's going on. The weekly spread is honestly where I'm probably going to be doing most of my work. I did make a slight adjustment to the weekly spread where I added like a line down the side to just add an extra space to write. I put a line about right there, and then on the left side of it, I kind of write down if I have any events going on that day, and then on the right side I'll use it for probably like my daily to-do list. That is what I'm going to try for a while. That's what I did with my Hobonichi planner, and that worked really well for me, so I think I'm just going to carry that method over here. And then the last thing we have is this finance tracker. It has the dates, the contents, cash or card, income, and then the outlay. I may or may not use this. I'm honestly not sure if I'm going to be using this as my like go-to financial planner or tracker. I honestly have gotten so accustomed to just doing it on Excel, and I have a budget template spread that I really like on there, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to make the full transition to doing it on here. We will see. I'm not sure, but I don't want to cut it out right away. What I think this might be good with is I think I might keep track of like my impulse spending. I'm really trying to control how I make purchasing decisions. Like even with this planner, you guys, I literally saw the planner, researched it for a few hours, and I was like, okay, this is what I want to do. And I didn't take enough time to actually sit on it, so it's kind of ironic that we're talking about this now, but that's why it's something I can get better at. I know I'm not the best at it, and so it's something that I want to improve on, which is why I think it might be fun to track it. Like for example, maybe I could write down things I want here, and then the date could be like the date I write it down, and then maybe I have to wait like a week or a month or so, and then I can mark down when I finally do buy it. Or I could put like a little X through if I end up not buying it. You know what I mean? Like something like that. So we will see if I can't experiment a little bit with this one. To go along with the planner, I did get a couple of little add-ons. I got this Filofax credit card holder. It says it holds 4 cards, but I thought I could even like hold some stickers or something in here. Then I also got these sleeves. I thought these would be perfect for if I wanted to do like dividers or cover pages. I could add some photos in here. I could add, you know, memory keeping stuff, whatever I really want. I just like that I'd be able to have these on hand if I decided to use them. And then the last thing I got for the planner were these actual dividers. So it comes with all the months and then these numbers. I am probably going to use the numbers because I know I'm not going to be keeping all the months in there all the time. What I liked a lot about this planning system is that I'm going to be able to take things out when I no longer need them or want to use them. And that was really attractive to me. So I might do like section 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, or I might even do like section 1, 2, and 3, and then I could do like the current month and then the next month or something, and then like notes at the back. I'm still gonna play around with how I want to set this up, and then again, I told you guys we are going to do a full setup video when the journal finally comes, which I'm just so excited about. That is pretty much everything I got for the planner, and then I did also pick up some new sticky notes. I just got them in different little pastel colors. I thought they would be nice to add onto pages, which I'll show you guys in a second how I plan on doing that. So those I think will be really nice to use. And then here is my new memory keeping journal. I got this off of Amazon, and I liked it just because I've never really done memory keeping in a journal like this. Most of my memory keeping journals are just your classic notebook. I've never really done something with this type of page, so I'm excited to see how it comes out. But I am just really excited. I feel like it's going to be a fun twist on journaling. I think it's definitely going to make me more excited to journal about my day. I think if I'm sitting here and I'm writing down the date at the top, I'm adding photos, I'm adding receipts, I'm adding stickers. This just feels like it'll be a really fun hobby for me to have. Just journaling, writing about my day, and it feels like a really romanticized version of my old journals. So I really like that, and I got it off of Amazon again. I'll link it down below if you're interested, along with pretty much everything else I got, but I am obsessed with this. To end off today's video, I thought I would do a little walkthrough of the current pages I have that I'm planning on adding into the planner. I've been keeping them in this cute little box because it ended up being the perfect size for pages that are going to fit inside of the planner. So first things first, we have my cover page. This one I just created with a little piece of paper. I put my little heart ring bookmark at the top and then some washi tape and some stickers. This is a photo I cut out of one of my thrifted books that I kind of used just as like a scrapbooking book. And then on the back, I put a photo that was from that same artist on the back of it, and I thought that that would be kind of a cute front page. Honestly, I might change things up in the future. We'll see how this goes, but this is just kind of what I'm thinking for now. The second page is my inbox. So this is where I'm thinking I'm just going to write down everything that comes to my mind that I know I'm gonna have to plan out a little bit better later on. So if I'm out and about and I have an idea for a video, or if I remember something I have to do for work, or if I remember an email I didn't reply to, I can just kind of write it down here, that way I don't forget. I really like that it's at the front of my planner as well, and then I just put a little paper clip and a photo of me and my boyfriend on the back. So that is the second page. Next up, we have my notes page, and I did want to add a little sticky note on here. I was honestly just planning on keeping a sticky note on here at all times and then being able to write down random notes or things that come to my mind. Thought it would just be a cute way to start writing down information. I really want to get in the habit of turning to my planner instead of my phone. I think it's going to help a lot with my screen time. It's going to help me a lot with my creativity, and I think that that is really a big goal of me, switching to a very like pen and paper system. I think that's a really big goal of mine, is just to cut back on the amount of time I spend on my phone. So I just have a little sticky note here, and then on the back I did a little cutout of a Nat Geo magazine, just some birds I thought were cute. I still need to hole punch these, which I will do in a little bit, probably once the journal does come in. Next up, I have my monthly goals for July, and this is a good example on how I plan to use the sticky notes just as a way to not have to always write on the paper and also add a little bit of dimension. So this page is one half of the start of the monthly spread, and so there was nothing really I had to write on here, and I decided just to use it as a little goals page. I didn't just want to write down the goals on the paper, like on the calendar portion, so that's why the sticky note came in handy here. And then I just have a little sticker bird up there, which I thought was pretty cute. Here is what the monthly spread looks like next to each other, and again, very small, but I feel like it is going to be really functional for what I need it to do. I have a bunch of dates on here of things that have been going on. I also have this little bone sticker I thought was really cute. The 9th of July was my new puppy's official adoption day, so I thought that would be a cute little memo here. I also went to tour some wedding venues with my best friend. I'm her maid of honor, and so it's a really exciting time, and so I have that little penciled in. And then on the back of one of the pages, I also have a list of things I want to do this month. This is a little bit different from the monthly goals. I think monthly goals are more so things that I want to achieve, and these are things I want to do, if that makes sense. I guess they kind of sound the same now when I say it like that, but I just wrote down some things I would like to do this month, and I thought that would be a cute place to keep it. Next up, I have this little paint swatch that I got from Lowe's. I like the title of it, Cream in My Coffee. I thought that was cute because I take my coffee with cream, and so I thought I would just pick that up. And then as I was going through these pages, I was like, hey, they look like they're just about the same size, so I'm probably going to just hole punch this and use it as like a little divider in between the monthly and the weekly sections. The weekly sections have some work information on here, so I'm going to keep it kind of private, but on the first half of it, I do have a few of these sticky notes, just as like a landing page or a dashboard for me to be able to use them. After the weekly page, I have my July habit tracker, and this is a very temporary system because I know I'm not going to want to write out all my habits every single week, but until I find a system that works better, this is what we are going to be working with. I have all of the habits that I want to do here, along with the days of the week, and then their correlating little bubble. So that's how my habit tracker came out. There's nothing on the back of that currently, but I might put like a sticker or something, or I might even just save it and then write the next week's habit tracker on the back is probably what I'm gonna end up doing. Then I have my one line a day. This is where I just write down one thing or a collection of little words and stuff that remind me of that day. I was able to fit 1 through 21 on the front, and then on the back I have 22 through 31, so that ended up working fine. Next up, I have a front portion of a gift card I found, and so I cut it out and just thought I could punch some holes in, use it as a little divider. And then on the back of it, I plan on gluing this little envelope. I thought it would be cute just to store some stickers in or something. And then I have this cute sticker from when I was little that says share the love. In the back of the planner, I have my current wish list with the date added, and then on the back I have things to thrift. I have a note on my phone in the Notes app that is essentially a list of things that I want to look out for at a thrift store. I also have my gift list, what it is, and then who I want to give it to. This is my books to read list, essentially my TBR, where I have the title and the author. And then on the back, I also have movies to watch. And finally, I kind of threw this out there just to see how I could use this like favorites daily spread thing, but I wrote down a bread recipe that I've been using a lot lately. It is called the world's easiest yeast bread recipe, no knead. It's been coming out really good. It's been something that I've been able to make really quickly, and I feel like it always comes out really good. So I wrote down like the ingredients, the instructions, and then my rating for it. But that is a little sneak peek into what I will be including in my planner. There's going to be a lot more than this, and we are going to do a full in-depth kind of dive into the planner as soon as it does get here, so definitely come back for that. But if you guys have any questions, please let me know down below in the comments. Let me know if this type of content is something that you'd be interested in. If not, totally get it. It won't hurt my feelings. I'm really just trying to focus on doing things that bring me joy, and this is a really big one, so I wanted to share it with you guys. And I also feel like doing these little weekly journaling sessions together would be a really fun way for me to kind of recap with you guys. And I even thought I could do like a vlog where as I go through my weekly journal, I show you bits of my day or something. I don't know, I'm gonna get more creative with it. I finally feel like my creative spark is back, and I'm super excited to be sharing it with you guys. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Everything I just showed is going to be linked in the description below, so it should be really easy for you guys to find. But if I missed anything, please let me know and I will share it with you. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to sit here and chat with me. It really does mean the world to me, and I'm just super, super happy that you're here. I will see you guys all in the next video. I'm gonna go sit down, read, and enjoy my coffee for a little bit. But thank you again for tuning in, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye guys.